You need to have your self-principles, your self-fundamental beliefs that do not change depending on the society that surrounds you. Now, as hard as that is, now as impactful as the environment can be, you have that within you, brother. You have the ability to not just conform to what your phone is telling you is the idea of greatness. You have the ability to not just conform to what the television is telling you is the idea of success. You have the ability to conform to your personal beliefs, your personal ideas, to God, your faith, your religion, your strict set of morality. That's what you have within you. Live according to what you believe is cool. Live according to what you believe is the right thing to do and the right way to live. And once you figure that code out for yourself, brother, stick to it. Don't change, don't bend, don't fold. Just stand by your principles and your morals. Because there's many people in other countries. Yes, they're religious. Yes, they're disciplined. Yes, they have a strict moral compass, but they're also very happy. Yeah, you'd think, okay, this person doesn't drink, this person doesn't smoke, all they do is exercise, they have a very simple, minimalistic life. They're still very successful, bro. They can have a lot of money. They can have the family that you desire. Because there can be a man who has an abundance of women, but doesn't have one true love. One woman that's ready to die for him, one woman that's ready to really care for his children. So he's not as happy as the man who may have a lot less money and a lot less abundance, or one woman maybe, but she's the one that truly gets him, that truly, that he truly loves and that truly loves him. That's more special. There can be a man with 10 cars, but he's not satisfied because he hasn't got 100. And there can be a man with one old reliable motor that he loves driving every single day. That's what I mean. When you live to your own code, knowing that, okay, I don't necessarily need this. I can want this, yeah, it'd be nice to have this, but I know what I need. I know what I desire. I know what makes me happy. If what makes you happy is Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Cheerios and you're very passionate about that, then brother, go ahead and, maximize and spend your life trying to acquire that to the best of your ability. The rest of the public might not see you as an ultimate success, but some people do. And even if they don't, you do, and that's ultimately what will make you happy. That's what I'm trying to really get across to you. I believe that we've both spent time impressing others, trying to make them, accept us, embrace us, and we've realized that it's a waste of time. And there's a line from Rick and Morty that I want you to remember in this video. He says, Rick himself, and he's always dropping wisdom, subtle bits of wisdom. He dropped, your cheers mean nothing, I've seen what you people, your boos mean nothing, I've seen what you people cheer for. So he goes into the room and, everybody's just booing, or the whole audience is just upset for whatever reason. And he says, listen, and he shouts to the whole audience, he's like, your cheers mean nothing, your boos mean nothing, I've seen what you people cheer for. Always remember that. Remember the person that is judging you. The person that is giving you these standards for you to, try and reach. The person that is giving you, your comparison. Remember exactly what they are and who they stand for. And if they don't have the ideal life that you want, if they don't have the ideals, the morals, the ethics that you have, then brother, you don't need to be respecting their opinion the way that you do. And the second line that Rick drops, which I also think, is quite amazing, is because on top of that, he says, every breath that I take without your permission raises my self-esteem. He says that in the same, basically, after, they continue booing or whatever, he says, every breath I take without your permission raises my self-esteem. So he starts thriving off it. He starts loving it. He starts living it. He starts embracing it. Not just the hatred and the boos. He just starts allowing it to make him stronger. And once you can get stronger out of your own insecurities, out of your own pain, out of your own doubt, your own failures, the judgment, out of all of the negativity, if you can find strength within that, if you can find drive within that to push you back to the positive, that's when you become truly unstoppable. Because if things are going your way, then they're just going to keep going your way. And if things don't go your way, then you're going to flip the switch and make them go your way anyway. That's what it's about. It's about understanding that I'm my own man and I don't need no man's approval in this building. Not a single bit of it. Yes, it can happen where, everybody's on my side. Sure, that, that feels nice. But I also know it feels like to have nobody on my side, and I'll be just fine as well. So that's really about this video, brother. Really, really remember, question why you believe what you believe. And, once you decide that that this is what is right and this is what is wrong, stand by that to the day that you die. Because this life is lacking a lot of principle right now. There's not much guidance, and there's a lot of idiotic youth of the youth running around here with no idea on how to actually live their life. But now that you know how to, brother, you have to stick to it. You have to. And don't bend or don't fold. Alright, my boy.